Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to a new video on a Mk1 Vauxhall Astra 1.6 SR. Now these things are rare as hen's teeth. I managed to buy this off of an old boy who bought it off of an old boy, and we believe it's been parked in a garage for 18 years. Now, I've tried to do some digging, excuse the noise, mate, he's out there with his forklift. Tried to do some digging. There's no record of digital MOT, so that's a minimum of 15 years. I can't find any information on these other than a YouTube video. I put a link in the description of the original advert for a Vauxhall Astra SR. Now, according to what I'm seeing on the actual advert from Vauxhall, outside everything looks identical, and you don't see much inside, but it's got the original Recaros and stuff like that. There'll be loads of Vauxhall buffs. You'll find the video, you'll watch it, you can tell me. I don't know much about them. I've had some Mk1s when I was young, but I don't know hardly anything about these. There's only one thing that this hasn't got, and I think I've sourced a set, is it's got the original alloys and caps minus one wheel. It's got a GTE wheel on the back. Apparently it did have all four wheels, so somewhere in one of the guys' garages there is this wheel, but I've managed to find a set. I haven't bought them yet, I'm trying to buy them now. A guy over in Ireland, I've joined a load of Facebook groups for this. The guy in Ireland said that he's got a set of wheels and caps. And I said, yep, I'll have them. I said, can you ship them over? He went, I'll try and sort out the price and get back to you today, meaning today. So I'm just waiting for him. And then visually from the outside, everything is complete. Now, before you all start, and I know you will, I don't know what I'm doing with it. I haven't had it up on a ramp. I don't know how bad it is. And I didn't buy this to do a full restoration job. I'll make that clear right now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I will look into it and let you all know. But I haven't got time to do a full-on resto yet. I've still got to get through this Renault 5. I've still got to drag the Cosy in. I still haven't had the rear main oil seal done, so I want to do that first, clean it all up, see what we're dealing with, and then get that painted. I have got so much work, it's unbelievable, plus my normal bread and butter vehicles. I would love to be able to crack on with this and do a full-on restoration job, nut and bolt, you know, but it's unpractical, it's unreal, and it's unrealistic. I just can't do it. I bought it because I know I can earn some money from it. Crude as that may sound, it's my job, it's my living, it's what I do. Whether you agree with that lot, you know, or not, that's down to you guys, but this is what I do. I want to get it running. I want to clean it up, and I want to make some content for you guys. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I'm going to turn you around and show you, but I do need to make it clear first. This is the first video, and I know you're all going to be on my case. I'm not Superman. There is no team, it is just me. Just one guy on his own, doing his own thing. So I would love to, but I don't think that I can do a full whammy restoration. Now, I found a set of seals on Facebook. I bought them without even knowing whether I need seals. The guy done me a blinding deal. I ended up buying them last night. They're on their way. I've bought seals. On my watch list, I found a rear valance, a front valance, most common things to go on these Vauxhalls. They're on my watch list. If I change my mind, or even if I don't, I think I still buy them. And I found rear quarters. From what I've felt, the front arches look all right. I've not been under the car. When I viewed this car, it was pouring down with rain and I weren't getting soaked. I didn't care how rotten it was. I was buying it regardless. I think I bought it for a good price. I don't know, it's so hard to price this car. I cannot find one anywhere to get a value on it. So I give fairly strong money, but I also think that's fairly cheap money for what it is. The only kind of equivalent I can find on this car is a 12 owner Astra Mark 1 GTE. The guy wants 17 grand right now on eBay. I don't believe that, you know, I'm going to get 17 grand for this. It's not why I bought it. But I do know I'll make a drink on what I've paid for this car, and I still paid a few quid. So whether I end up repairing, repainting, whatever, I don't know. There is definitely money in it for me to earn wages. But I'm going to stop waffling, turn the camera around and show you, because my arm's killing me holding this lot up. See, here she is. I have to do this on wide angle because I haven't got a lot of room in here. So I literally just got back. This was delivered. My mate parked it in here for him. I left him the keys. I was out getting the Focus MOT'd and the tyre sorted. I've literally had a couple of minutes look around this, and then I started filming. So there's the GTE wheel. Now, outside, it doesn't look terrible. You know, I mean, meaning like there's not massive holes gaping in it. It don't look bad. The bonnet's starting to go. I didn't take the plates out, the other guy did. This is an A reg. I think it's a 84. I think A is 84. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm sure you will. Now, looking at this, if we look at the paint in general around it. Oh, so look at the roof. The roof ain't that bad either. We're starting to get a few bits in the channel there. And looking at this, the rear quarter has been painted because that's held up a lot better than the rest of the paint. So I'm guessing, well, yeah, it is a guess. That may be original on the door and the roof, for example, and that's been resprayed at some point because the paint's held up better now. The roof, the window, sorry, don't look that bad. Little scab there, but I can't push through it. It's starting, you can see that it's starting to go. And the boot here, it's still solid. Oh, that's a touch. I didn't push on that earlier. It's a bit crusty, but it is still solid there. So that might be savable. Rear valance, can see holes. Typical, expected that. No lacquer peeling, yeah, so this quarter's been done too. The guy I got it off of, I don't think he had keys. He said to me that they had keys made, that's why the door card's off. The door card is in the back. And the ignition barrel and door lock's been took out and they've got keys made. Now, he has had it, I don't actually know how long he's had it. I'm sure he said he's had it a couple of years. He tried to get it going and couldn't. Now, I've seen two telltale signs. The first one is that sticker there. And then the second, I'll show you the inside as well in a second. The second telltale sign for me is the wiring. Don't know what you're seeing, it's pretty dark. So I've got loads of immobiliser wiring and I can see plugs here. And that's the black box, you know, the back of the ignition. So at some point, once he got the keys, he's tried to get that going as far as I'm aware. So I'm pretty handy with electrics. So I'll chase back, find that towed immobiliser and I'll cut it all and rejoin all the original wiring. So I removed that so we have half a chance of getting a spark. I'll show you the interior in a second. Let's get this bonnet up. 1 second. Where is it gone? Alright, wait out. There we go. Bonnet's suffering a bit, in and out. That looks pretty clean. The guy, when I got there, he was jet washing, he had the bonnet up and he was trying to clean it for me and make it look nice, and I was like, I don't care, mate, the dirt's fine. Someone's plated it in there. And from memory, from when I was young, these were rock boxes when I was young. So to see this standing here now, standing here on its own wheels, I suppose, sitting here now, it's not that bad, visually. We haven't got it on the ramp yet. Don't get me wrong, it's starting to look old. I have rocked it with my mate a minute ago, and the engine is free. It's got oil in it. Yeah, we rocked it in 3rd gear, and I got him to check over here, and the engine is free. It did move. That looks bone dry. And like I said, much petrol in that filter. My 100% definite plan is I want this running before I do anything with it. I want to get that running. That will happen. Let's show you the interior. So obviously door card's off of this door because he needed the lockout. It's got the original Recaros. A little bit of wear down here. Actual carpet and that looks pretty well. Matching rear seats, obviously. It's a lovely shade of brown. Oh, blimey, look. Original parcel shelf with no holes in it. Mileage, what we got? 65,929. For how long it's been sitting? I'm only going to have a wild stab in the dark and say that that's probably original. The carpet is all in pretty good order. Let's go around the other side. One thing I did notice when I was looking at it a minute ago is I've got the door card there. It's all in good shape. Bonnet pole dangling down. I presume that should be fixed. Mouldy seats. The lift up lever on this Recaro is missing. That badge don't look like it's in straight for some reason, but all matching stripes and that to the rear, so all pretty good. Someone's nicked the stereo, man. Let's get a key and try and open the boot. I have had the boot open. I have got to put the ignition barrel back together, and I still need to work out what keys do what. So I've got one key here and one key in the door lock. Let's take both of them. There she goes. Oh yeah, I forgot the shockers are knackered, so the boot tries to come down. Let me find my broom. Give me a second. There we go. I've got my broom holding it up. So, original parcel shelf. Speakers. Oh, look, back in the day they were pimped. Got some different wiring on them speakers. Right, let me see if I can connect. Where did that connect to? Little hook up there. Let's see if we can connect this one. Yeah, still got hooks. There we go. So, I know there's not a lot of light, but that on first sort of look in there is not looking terrible at all. It's a shame he ain't got the carpet. I bet that's going to be hard work to find that and the bit of board. That don't look bad in here either. Quite happy with that. Actually, the inside of this boot don't look bad. I'll have a little scab up here. So yeah, what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. What I'm going to try and do is have a word with my mate and see if we can get it up on a ramp. So I really want to see underneath this. I really want to see how bad it is, what it would need. I'm definitely going to get this running. That is my main goal. I want it running. I want a new cam belt on it. I want the engine alive. That's my main goal first of all. And then we'll clean it up. I'd like to find out exactly what I need or what it needs and go from there. But I do think it's in quite good order and looking to me fairly original. If some of the Vauxhall boys let me know if it is original, what's missing. But comparing this to the original Vauxhall Astra SR advert on YouTube, I'll try and put a link for it in the description. This looks as it should do. I wasn't sure about the black thing on the lower doors. I didn't know if someone's painted that, but some of the photos on Google are the same. I haven't found one in this colour though, any images of one in this colour. On the logbook it's down as red. It does look like a brownie colour to me. I'm sure some of you guys will know. So there we go, guys. First look at the little Astra Mark 1 1600 SR. Tell me what you think. Any thoughts and opinions, leave us a comment. That's the first little look around it, and I think it's all right, you know. It's not terrible. There's a lot of work ahead, don't get me wrong, but our main goal is to get this running, and I want to get it up on a ramp. I want to have a look at it, and I want to see how bad it is, what it actually needs. So the next video, hopefully I can sweet talk my mate. We'll get it on his ramp, we'll have a look, we'll go right through it, see what we think needs doing. I'm going to try and get some of this wiring out, get this immobiliser cut out, get it sorted so we have half a chance of a spark, and hopefully we can get this engine going. I'm going to try and order some bits, some service bits, cam belt kit and stuff like that. I'm sure they'll be obtainable. Must be able to get stuff like that because them engines have been going for years. They've been in loads of different models, so I don't think I've got any worries about that. Yeah, it's just a standard sort of 8 valve. I think they went in Novas and all sorts, Cavaliers maybe, you know, so that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Massive thank you to all the new subscribers and hello. Hit that thumbs up button if you ain't already, and if you're not subscribed, I know loads of you watch that haven't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and be lucky.